Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial once again, and today in this video we are going to learn more methodology of dealing with blind SQL injection. And in the last video we deal about how to deal with time-based blind SQL injection. So today in this video we are going to learn more new methodology of dealing with it. So without wasting time, let's roll into the intro. Alright, so I have this Bob Suite Professional Edition open over here. So I'll just click on next and start my Bob Suite Professional Edition. And if you do not have this Professional Edition, you can also follow along with this tutorial. Okay, so I'll just open my browser. Okay, so I'll just restore this one. Okay, so now that we have my browser open, you can see we have this lab to solve, and we have this cheat sheet available over here. And in this lab description we can easily see that we have this kind of information given to us, which is the vulnerable parameter is tracking cookie id. So I'll just go and open this in the new tab, and I'll just keep on shouting you about this information available to us. So there is the content of table name users with the columns name, username and password. So it have this username have the value of administrator. So now we have this Bob sheet open over here. So I'll just click on this intercept is off. So I'll just go ahead and click on any random parameter over here. So I'll just go with this page. Okay, so I have this intercept capture over here. So on the other hand, you can just go ahead, you can inspect, and you can just go under this network tab. So I'll just first send this to the repeater, and I'll just keep on telling you. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and use this as a proxy, right? So you don't need to set up any proxy device, just like BobShoot or Zap proxy, Jet Attack proxy. You can just go ahead and do anything over here as well. So you can just see HTTP headers you have provided over here, response header, and all this information. So we are using proxy live Burp Suite for the easiness. Okay, so I have sent one thing to the repeater. Okay, so we have to manipulate our value over here because you have to play it with this one. So I had sent this to the repeater. Okay, firstly I will just close this one, and I will just enclose everything within this bracket. Okay, so I will just try select case when. So firstly let me write the payload, and I'll just make you understand. Then if you haven't watched my another previous video out there where I have told you which type of database will while dealing with blind SQL injection, you can just go ahead and watch, because it will be quite useful video to use. So case when this one is equal to this one, then this is the PostgreSQL database. So you can identify which type of database is this by watching my previous video. So I have already idea of that this is the PostgreSQL database. And for doing delay in this PostgreSQL database, we have to write this command. So I will write pg_sleep, and we have to sleep this for 10 seconds, and else in from users. So you might not understand what I have written till now. So firstly let me encode this, all of this one. URL encoding is fine, and if this URL encoding still do not work, then you can encode it once again. So I'll just press Ctrl U, because Ctrl U is the shortcut key for encoding with URL. So up to this one. Okay, so Ctrl U. Okay, so now that is URL encoded, and you can see under this inspector option over here, and what I have done, you can see, right? I have firstly checked that if 1 equals to 1, then I will tell my database to sleep for 10 seconds, else do nothing from the if there is the existence of table name users, right? This is what I have told. And one more thing I have forget to do is, oops, I forget to write this two dashes, so that the rest of the line will be commented. So I will just URL encode it. Okay, so I will just send this packet, and you can see this is causing any kind of delay while giving the response. It means that there is the presence of table name users, and our end goal is to find out the password of the administrator. So let us go to the lab description. So you can see our end goal is to find out the password of the administrator. So in order to find out the password of the administrator, we need to do something over here. So in order to do something here, firstly what we need to do is we I will you can see it is just sending us that response. Okay, so okay, so I'll just encode this one, decode this one, and we have already idea that there is the presence of username named administrator. So again, for verifying this, I will just write where username is equal to admi strator. So I'll just apply changes. I click on this apply change, and it will be applied over here. Okay, so one more dash over here. Okay, and then and only, oops, not no dashes is needed. Okay, so I had applied changes over there, and I'll just send this packet, and I will see whether it cause any kind of delay while sending the response. Okay, so now that you have known that there is the presence of username named administrator as well, so I will just go and select this one, and we have to apply some changes over here. So in the place of 1 equals to 1, we can use this to verify the length of the password. So what we can do is we can just do length of the password is greater than 1. So you can firstly write greater than 1 and apply changes over here. You can see it is applied over here, and you can send this packet, and after it will send this delay message, and you can just go ahead and you can just find out the length of the password. And I already knew that the length of the password is 20 character. So what I will do is I had already knew that the length of the password is 20 character, so I will not go again and play with this. So you can just go with greater than 1, and next time you can go with 15, and next time you can just go with 19. I know length of the password is 20, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and write 20, but you need to go ahead and play with this, or you can use the includer functionality, right? So I'll just send this, and in order to verify, I have just sent this packet once again, and you can see it is causing delay. It means the length of the password is exactly 20 characters. Now what we need to do is we need to find out what is the exact password, right? So for finding the exact password, I'll just go ahead and select this because it will be easy for me. So I'll just erase this one. We can use substr function. So substr, and we need to find out the password, comma 1 comma 1, and you can just use this one, and then we can just equate this with a, and I'll just make you understand why I had written this one. So you can see what I have written. So it is just with this substr function, it is trying to evaluate the length of the actual character of the password. In the first character, it is trying to check first character it once, one time. This one indicate the number of character to be checked, and this is the position of the character to be checked. And if there is a present in the first character, then it will cause delay, right? So let us send this. It do not cause delay. It means that a is not present in the first character. So in order to find out the length of the entire entire password, what we need to do is we need to use this tool in the worksheet, which is the intruder. So what we will do is we have to make this as we know the length of the character is 20, so we have to increase it from 1 to 20, right? And then we need to find out the exact password as well. So that can be either a b c d or 0 1 2, and it can range for 0 to 9 or a to g, right? So I'll just add this one as well, and I'll select the attack type as cluster bomb. I'll just go to the payload section, and here we have in one we have numbers because we have the position, right? So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and number it is. So I'll just go from 1 to 20, and I will step it from 1, right? And in the second one, okay, so sorry, in the second one I'll just go with brute force. Here it is. So I'll just go from 1 to 20. Okay, so I'll just go to this resource pool as well. So you can see by default it is sending 10 requests at a time, but in the blind SQL injection we have to send 1 request at a time, because this is the time based SQL injection. So if we send 10 requests, then we might not get the actual password, and you might be thinking where is the what might be the wrong in our payloads. So we can just click on new resource. So you can just specify any random name. So I specify any random name. So main important thing is this one, maximum concurrent recurrence, that should be one, so that it can send one character at a time. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and start attack. So everything is fine till now. Okay, so I'll just click on start attack. Okay, so in the this columns tab, you can you have to click on this response received as well, so that you will get the response receive time as well. So it will take a bit time, and if you have professional edition, it will be a bit faster as well. So you can see, the sixth, in our sixth index of the password, there is the presence of letter A. So you can just click on this one, and you can sort it. But how do I know that there is the letter A? Because we deal with time based blind SQL injection, right? And in the time based blind SQL injection, we took the response time of 10 second, and you can see this is nearly equal to 10 second. And due to this, we verified that this is our password, and you can see it have successfully guessed other password as well. So let it get completed, and once it get completed, I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, so we have our attacking process completed, but I knew that this is our actual password. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and open my notepad over here, and I'll just select the all of this. Okay, so this is our password. I'll just copy this. I'll just paste it over my notepad. Okay, and what I will do is in the first indexing, there is the presence of just go with one. There is one. So one is the first character of our password. In two, there is two, and in the three, there is J. In the four, there is B. So it might be different in your case, because this port should keep on updating this. So you can just go ahead and write this password. So you can just I'll just go ahead and write this. So this is our password. So I have copied all of this. So I'll just go to this one. I'll just go to this lab description. I'll just go to the my account, because as we already knew that our password is administrator. I'll just go ahead and write ADMINISTRATOR, and password is what we have copied previously. Okay, so you will see our lab has been solved, and I hope you guys got some new, chance to learn new methodology of solving this kind of labs. So, okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Take care. Bye.